Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. It means so much. So today is Saturday, and as you know, if you've been watching my videos this week, I've been uploading every single day this week, showing you what I do in a week, in a typical week, to keep up with the chores. Sorry, I'm brewing some water. Okay. What I do in a typical week to keep up with the chores around my house, just so I can stay on top of things and have enough time to do other things as well. So today is Saturday, and I'm gonna just take you with me today for a typical day in the life of a happy housewife on a Saturday. Now, one thing I did do was I slept in this morning with this little sweet pea. Bruno slept on the floor right next to us, and she loves to snuggle, so she snuggled up with me in the bed, and it is about 9 o'clock, so sometimes I'll do that. Sometimes I'll let myself rest over the weekends, and because during the week I love to wake up really early, around either 5 or 6, sometimes 7, but most of the time I like to wake up pretty early, and so I think it's good to, take a couple days a week to just let yourself sleep in if you can. But yeah, I'm gonna just make my coffee now. Now you guys are probably wondering why the last video of this week-long series that I did last week is just now uploading this Saturday instead of last Saturday, and it is because my computer got a virus, and so I was not able to edit this last video until just now, so I'm so sorry about that. If you were confused, it's rightly so that you were, and I'm so sorry. But without further ado, we're gonna just hop right into what I do on a typical Saturday. Now, obviously this changes because life changes and things come up, but typically this is what I do. So the first thing that I am doing here is just unloading the dishwasher, and that's not just something I do on a Saturday morning. I try to do that every single morning as I make my coffee. I try to just take a few minutes to tidy up the kitchen, so that's what I do first. And I always like to give my dogs a little treat in the morning. They really look forward to that. Now, one thing that I like to do on Saturdays is have a little snack with my coffee. During the week, I do intermittent fasting, so I do not eat anything until noon. I'll have like black coffee and water and some electrolytes in the morning, but other than that, I wait until noon to eat, and then from noon to 6 is my eating window. And so on the weekends, I like to kind of free myself up a bit and just enjoy food whenever I want to eat it. And so one thing I'll do is I'll make myself a snack with a yummy coffee. I'll grab my Bible, and instead of studying inside like I normally do, I'll go outside and I'll let the dogs play outside while I just read the word. And this really just kind of helps me to be able to get outside and enjoy that crisp morning air. And this is something for me on a Saturday that if I can do, that I like to do. Just sit outside as much as I can. I'll eat most of my meals outside, and I just really like to reflect on the week and how it went. And this is a time where if there's any kind of struggles that I had throughout the week or things that came up throughout the week that I like to kind of just pray about and give to the Lord. And if there are areas in my life where I desire to see change in or things that I need healing from, I'll just take time in the mornings on Saturdays to really do that and give myself to that. I try to do that throughout the week as well, but I really focus on that on Saturdays. And so yeah, I'm just doing that now. All right, and then typically what I'll do on a Saturday is I'll schedule out about 2 to 3 hours and I'll work on a project around the house that can tend to be neglected throughout the week. So normally, during the week, you saw, if you watched my videos last week, you saw how I was pretty much tending to just day-to-day normal chores that everybody has to do throughout the day, and you didn't see me do any big projects. And that's because I save those bigger projects for Saturdays. And so for this Saturday, what I did was I started the process of getting my garage back in order. And so I really just worked on these shelves right here. The left side of the garage is my side, and the right side is my husband's side and his dad's side. My in-laws, they rent out our basement apartment, and so my husband and my father-in-law, they kind of need a space to work as well because they're really handy. But I'm just tackling these shelves that my husband made me. And then towards the back of the garage is where we have all of our camping stuff, and I've just shoved a bunch of miscellaneous items back there over the holiday season. And I actually just went through that a few days ago. So I kind of broke up this garage organization into 2 separate days. So I had some free time a few days ago, like I said, and I finished up that middle section, which was all of our camping stuff. But this is just a little tip. If you've got like a room makeover that you want to do, or you've got a big project, or you've got yard work, save that for Saturdays. Schedule out, like I said, 2 to 3 hours, and you'll be surprised if you do that for a whole month, how much you're able to get done within that one space. So yeah, I'm just doing that now. Now I did create a little section here on this table and on the floor next to this table of home decor items that I want to keep but I'm not currently using in my home. And so one thing that I did while I was organizing these shelves is I went ahead and styled these shelves with some of this decor just to make it look pretty, because eventually this is where my female dog is going to have her puppies. And so I thought, I kind of want this room, even though it's a garage, to still look kind of pretty. That way, I have a place to take pictures of the puppies. And so this is kind of just the beginning stages of me doing that. But I'll definitely, work throughout the whole side of this garage and make sure it all looks aesthetically pleasing within time. But thankfully, we've got some time before she gets pregnant. All right, and as some of you know, I am on the ketogenic diet, which I know people don't like to call different ways of eating diets. They like to call it a lifestyle, but it's just easier for me to call it a diet. So one thing that I've been really enjoying are salads. I try to consume about 10 cups of mixed greens a day, and I just split it up in between 2 meals. And this particular salad is so yummy. I basically just do mixed greens. I do some cucumbers, some cilantro, I do some microgreens, I do some basil, I make a homemade keto-friendly peanut sauce dressing, and I fry up some shrimp, and it kind of tastes like a spring roll. It's so yummy. So I've been eating this quite a bit. I do add some goat cheese to it as well, because I just love goat cheese. And while my shrimp is cooking, I do like to play with my dogs a little bit. I try to be really intentional on Saturdays to really play with my dogs in case I wasn't able to do it as much as I would have liked to throughout the week. And so, yeah, that's why I like to do that. And like I said, I mean, if the weather is nice, I like to go ahead and eat most of my meals outside on Saturday, so I'm just doing that now. And the last thing that I kind of like to do on Saturdays is just tidy up my kitchen. I like to restock all of my cleaning supplies. I make a lot of my own cleaning supplies, so I'll kind of restock those for the week ahead. And that's pretty much all you saw me do in this video. One other thing that I did was I had a little spa night. I'll try to do that as well on Saturdays. I just didn't video that because I wanted to really just be able to rest and relax. And you know, Saturdays are, even though I do like work on different projects around the house for a couple hours, most of the time I like to just rest on Saturdays. I completely rest on Sundays. I don't do anything at all, but you know, that really, for some reason, encourages me and motivates me to work really hard the next week, being able to just reset and give my body a break. And you know, the schedule that I created, that I did videos for, that you guys watched hopefully, throughout the week, that really frees me up to just kind of rest on Saturdays, which is nice because everything else in the home is kind of tended to. And obviously I'm not able to stick to this schedule very regimentally every single week, day to day. Things do change. Life happens, we get busy, but most of the time I try to stick to this cleaning schedule. I hope that this series was helpful for you guys. I will link Monday through Friday's videos down below if you did not watch them. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below. And now that my computer is fixed, I will be uploading again regularly, so please forgive me for that. And please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new here, because I've got some great videos coming out this year that I would love for you to see, and I would love for you to be a part of my growing YouTube family. So yeah, but I hope that this video was encouraging, and I love you guys so much. Bye!